Hey y'all, got a quick word for you. The Lord showed me this the other day when I was looking at one of the videos of the people that I follow, and I was like, yo, that's deep. A lot of us have been in a season where many things have been delayed, but the irony is this is the year of the open door. I have been seeing the words open door all over the place multiple times, repetitively. And I noticed about 3 months ago that things started to get real resistant focused. I mean, things I was working on, things that I was doing, stuff that I was attempting to maintain, things were just resistant. This is the year of the open door. And this is what the Lord showed me the other day. I was working on something in particular. And in the midst of me working on this thing, man, when I tell you I had to fight for 3 hours to just start working on it. I hadn't even started working on it. But in the process of me fighting for that 3 hours, the amount of time that it took me to get that thing done was the exact amount of time that I needed. Meaning, from that point forward, after the resistance stopped, it was smooth sailing from that point forward. But this happened 2 days in a row. And I ended up with resistance, not as long the second day, but it was resistance. And when I tell you I had to pray through that, this is why if y'all do anything in relation to anything that you're going to start doing, business or anything, you got to hire people that are godly anointed that know how to pray. Because the enemy going to be hitting them hard. And they're going to be, I know of ministers, they be trying to do ministry work. All kinds of technology issues start having it. This woman stood up and said, ain't nobody called me, nobody's thought to pray. You had to pray that through. I'm telling you, I had to pray it through that second day in order to make sure that I was able to complete what I needed to complete. But you know what God showed me with that experience? And you hear me clearly. What God showed me is that we have been in a season where we have been in major resistance the first part of the year to the manifestation in the last part of the year to what it is that we were supposed to put our hands to. Okay? But it's funny. This is supposed to be the record-breaking year. You know how you break a record? Do it faster than anyone expected. So what it is the resistance is there to show you, yeah, it's resistance, but whatever it is that God said he was going to do by the end of this year, it's going to happen. And it's going to happen way faster than you think. So all that stuff that you've been waiting on and it hadn't come to pass yet, guess what? It's going to happen sooner than you think. Why? 5784, year of the door. 4 symbolizes delay. Delay means what? Door. What? Some of you have been going through delay. Some of you have been seeing 311, which means a delay. 312, Philippians 3:12 represents, though it tarry, wait for it, for when it comes forth, it shall surely speak. Okay? You have been operating in the midst of a delay, but now this thing is going to come forth without hindrance. I've seen Proverbs 4:12 declares that you shall be able to operate in the process of this thing, and it will happen without impediment or hindrance. Okay? Without hindrance, 209. You are in the midst of an open door. Ruth 3:11. You have done good. You have done everything that you could for your mother-in-law. And I now shall do anything in which you shall request. Boaz, for my marriage folks. Hello. Open door, legal decrees, proposals, legal document proposals, and actual proposals. Because if we pay attention to Ruth, Ruth did what? There have been old relationships, things trying to hinder, things trying to delay, hold up progress, prevent these things from coming forth. But when God comes forth and allots the movement to that delay, and the delay replaces it, hear me clearly. I need you to do this in your prayer, because I'm here to say this. I was praying this myself. It says this: what the enemy meant for evil is going to turn for your good. So the turn is that you are going to shut the door, as according to Isaiah 22:22, that it may not open for delay. But the latter part of that verse states God is going to open a what? Door man cannot shut. Delay. What did we just say about Ruth? I have seen what you have done for your mother-in-law, and I will do all you ask. Boaz received counsel. Some of you, the people that are supposed to help you and open that door, are literally in the midst of counseling sessions right now, preparation sessions and planning sessions. Y'all been up in arms, panties tied up in a bunch, all of this kind of stuff. Hold your horses. There's stuff that's happening that you don't even see. Because you are transitioning from destruction and the lawlessness that has attempted to hold you up in these scenarios, whether it was destructive people, destructive women. Go forth and read Ezekiel. I've read about 15,000 times. Ezekiel 13:18-23. The number 1011 means to take counsel. Some of y'all been seeing 1101. You are being anointed. 1110. Before many witnesses. 1111. Catch this. Uncertain grumbling and murmuring. Psalms 112. 10 states, the wicked shall see what is about to happen, and they will be grieved. They will gnash their teeth, and then they will melt away. For the desires of the wicked shall perish. All they desires to hold up this progress of the thing that you've been waiting on, over. Because God's about to move it. And before many witnesses, they gonna have to watch. So I hope this blessed you, because it blessed me when God gave me this revelation. So I'll see you, whatever this post. Love you. Bye.